Hey, what is up, fellow raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, and in today's Raid Shadow Legends video, I just want to share a free-to-play friendly team to beat the Fire Knight because we have a Fire Knight tournament that will begin tomorrow in line with the upcoming clan versus clan. So this is a perfect time to do this because of course we will need to do well in clan versus clan, and we have a dungeon divers as well for the current fusion event, although of course this will probably take up a lot of our energy because we have a champion training, we have a spider, we have a fire knight. But of course it's clan versus clan, so you're most likely going to go hard with energy anyway. This is just another way to get those extra rewards, maybe some shards, maybe some books. Yeah, we'll see. So this is a Telerian Alliance only Fire Knight tournament. I will show you a free-to-play friendly team that can beat Fire Knight 20. Yes, no legendaries, just a couple of epics, couple of rares, and even an uncommon champion. All right, so let's get to it. Let's go, Fire Knight. Stage 20. It's Force Affinity, so we're bringing in a lot of Spirit Affinity champions. We do have a Magic Affinity here, which is weak, but still, you know, because Apothecary it should be built tanky, so he can withstand the hits from a Force Affinity dungeon. We have a couple of rares here. Soulbond Bowyer, we have Deacon Armstrong, we have Stagnite, and we have Armiger. You can use Deacon for your aura, or you can replace him with Apothecary. Either one works well. So yeah, I'm just going to let this run, and I'll just talk about why these champions work the way that they do for stage 20. Yes, no legendary. So of course you can replace any of these champions with any of the legendaries that you have, as long as they have a multi-hit A1, preferably someone who is a Spirit Affinity or Force Affinity, of course, if you're planning to do stage 20. Here we have Apothecary with the triple hit, of course, very important. He's also there as your main healer. Deacon is there because he does have a double hitter A1 that places Leech. Leech will, of course, help keep your entire team alive, especially for that final Fire Knight boss. He also has decreased defense, but your main debuffer here is actually Stagnite. He has 3 very important debuffs. Decreased speed on his A1, that's also a double hitter, which is quite nice. AoE decreased attack and decreased defense on his A2. So yeah, so those 3 debuffs will work really well with the Fire Knight. And of course, Soulbond is here mainly, you know, her A1 is great for the waves. I have put her in a stun set. That A1 will, of course, have an 18% chance to stun. As you can see here, we have a stun right there. Because it is an AoE A1, and you only need to build her with 75% crit rate. She does, all of her skills have an additional 25% crit rate, so that really helps build her with a lot of attack and crit damage. And her A2 and A3 are really good for the Fire Knight. One ignores 75% of the target's defense. The other one decreases the champion's turn meter. So she's like a budget Cold Heart, a non-void Cold Heart. So of course we cannot use Cold Heart for this one. She is a Dark Elf. We're only allowed to use Telerian Alliance, which is the top 4 factions in the champion index. So that's the Sacred Order, Banner Lords, High Elves, and the Barbarians. All right, almost done with this wave. So of course this is by no means a speed run. This is just making sure that you're able to finish this run without people dying or you wiping out. But of course, I'm pretty sure you have maybe a couple of legendaries in your team. Maybe you have Ninja, of course, that free login legendary from a couple of months ago. Ninja will be very good here with that A1 decreased defense, that AoE freeze, that hard hitting A3 for the boss, and that triple hit HP burn. So yeah, and we have Armiger right here, of course, very probably the most popular uncommon champion, because of course, as you can see there, he can decrease the champion's turn meter with his A1, and he does hit really hard, defense based, so he will stay alive. He's very tanky. Yeah, so we're able to successfully keep the Fire Knight's turn meter down. Armiger's probably the main guy there, and Soulbond will hit her with that turn meter reduction every now and then. And just those 2 champions alone is enough to keep his turn meter down. Yeah, see? doesn't even go to half, I think. Yeah. And of course, you just built your you build your apothecary fast enough to make sure that he heals, and then keeps everyone going with that increased speed and that increased turn meter. And of course, Deacon can decrease the turn meter of the boss by a little bit, and also increase your own turn meter. So yeah, this team right here, I think, is excellent. You don't need any legendaries, but of course, having a nice attack type legendary hero will speed up your run a little bit. This will go for around 4 minutes, but it is very nice to know that you can beat Fire Knight 20 with just a bunch of rares, uncommon, and epic champion. There you go. So our and as you can see, the damage is quite balanced here. We have Soulbond, Stagnite, and Armiger dealing approximately the same amount of damage. Deacon and Apothecary deal, some okay damage themselves. All right. So yeah, let's just go to my champions, and let me just show you how I built them up just to give you an idea. Let's see. All right, we have Deacon right here. Of course, Deacon, I built him quite fast, 251. I didn't build him with a lot of damage. I just made sure that he's fast enough with a lot of accuracy. This accuracy right here is probably overkill. But yeah. All right, who else do we have? Stagnite, of course. Stagnite, I did build him with some damage, a little bit of damage and a little bit of toughness. So 2,500 attack. He's not that fast, which is fine. Also, I think I went overkill with their accuracy. With the recent, I think we're building our champions with so much accuracy now because of Hydra, because of Doom Tower. So we need to go 350 when before around 250 would be enough. Let's take a look at our other champions. We have Apothecary right here. Build him okay speed. I think I haven't touched my Apothecary in a really long time, probably more than a year ago. But he's okay with some 240 speed. Of course, you do need him to be at 100% crit rate for his heal. There you go. This A2 heal. So you need to build him with 100% crit. He doesn't need any accuracy at all. Just make him very tanky. Doesn't really need any attack. Who else do we have? Soulbond, yeah, in a stun set. 199 speed, and again, you just need to build him at around 75% crit rate. I am missing a few, but that's fine. Having some accuracy would help, because of course you need accuracy for her A3 to land this 75% chance of fully depleting the target's turn meter, but of course 100% chance when booked. Last one, Armiger. Let's go to Armiger right here. Of course, build him with really high. Well, my Armiger's defense is not that high. Probably could, yeah, I could probably rework him. I built him in a destroy set, which I didn't have a lot of good pieces going on. I just built him for the Scarab boss. But looking at my Armiger stats here, I would probably want to push his defense up to around probably 3,500 if I could do that. Of course, you need to build him with a lot of crit rate, 100% crit rate, because you need 100% crit rate for his A1 to work, for this decreased turn meter to work. Probably could rework him with a lot more crit damage, and of course he does need accuracy. So yeah, looking at my Armiger right now, even though he's an uncommon champion, I don't use him a lot, but might be nice to upgrade his gear a little bit. Yeah, so those are my champions. You can beat Fire Knight 20 with just a bunch of these champions, or if you don't have a couple of these champions, you can look for someone that has a multi-hit A1. So let's take a look at the champion index. Of course, we have a lot of different champions that you can use here. Lordly is nice, but he is the wrong affinity. He does have a lot of skills that work well with or against the Fire Knight, so that's fine. Ursula the Mourner can be good as well if you need if you need the reviver, and if you're lucky enough to pull her, because she is a void epic. And of course, we have any legendary there would work. Royal Guard, Tayrel are also great, but again, they are the wrong affinity for stage 20. Sacred Order, who do we have here? I actually tried to use Phoenix here. He might be good. He has a hard-hitting A1. It might, if you can keep him alive, this might shorten the run a little bit. He is the right affinity for stage 20. He is a little bit squishy, very low defense and very low HP, but he really hits hard. Who else do we have? Let's see. Barbarians, yeah. Fracken the Fat would be really good, even though he does not have a multi-hit A1. This ally attack on his A3 will help, if you time it correctly, will really put down that enemy shield, or just really beat down the boss a lot quicker. So Fracken the Fat can be a good option. High Katoon as well, because she does have a turn meter reduction on her A3, and of course boost your own turn meter with increased speed, and also a nice aura just in case you're looking for an aura for your Fire Knight team. All right, so of course those are some epics and some rares and some uncommons, but feel free to bring in some of these legendary champions. If you have Rorik, he's nice as well. Kantra is excellent double hitter. Syl, if you need someone to stun and to revive, of course. So yeah, so many good champions here. And of course, if you have someone like an Arbiter right here, then you probably don't need this guide because you have this down. Fire Knight 20 would be so easy with her. But yeah, that's it. My free-to-play friendly team. Good luck tomorrow in your clan versus clan. We do have a Dungeon Divers as well, along with Champion Training again, and the Spider and the Fire Knight. So a lot of grinding tomorrow for clan versus clan. Good luck. I hope your clan wins. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.